Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. We are the Shield version 2. Yes, we are. And we're here to talk about our Royal Rumble experience. We all have loser shirts on because nobody won the Royal Rumble. Either one of us. Although Alex won his title. He sort of won. Yeah. So we're going to go do a whole roundup of our Royal Rumble experience. Our first match that we had was Cesaro and The Miz. What do you think about what happened with that?
Nothing happened, really. Just 1, 2, 3. Cesaro wins. It was probably the most satisfying match of the whole night on YouTube. So, sorry.
What do you think about it? Cesaro won, retained the belt. That's always a good day.
So that was our pre-show, and then we went to our our first match of the evening, which was the Big Show versus Alberto Del Rio for the World Heavyweight Championship. Alberto Del Rio retained the title. Of course, there was a cameo by Bret Hart because he can't stay out of WWE at all. So he looked like a ghost. He had white hair everywhere on his penis too. Anyways. Not much to say about that match unless you guys want to add something.
The ending was just trash. Just that ending, after all that match, they did some crazy stunts, I think. And then all that just to duct tape Big Show. You telling me that fat ass can do sit-ups? Really? Really? No sit-ups.
He's too fat.
That's it.
The match was just trash, period. It was just trash. Big Show needs to just sit his fat ass down and go buy some fucking Twinkies or something because they're going out of business.
Well, no. I mean, I think the match was good. I mean, they had some crazy stunts, with the Rio taking, the table in the back and what else happened? That was it. And the oh my god moment in the barricade. Oh yeah. That was pretty cool. Whatever. But I just think the ending just, it just went like this and then just, plummet really quick.
Big Show needs to die. That's it.
And well, that's your opinion.
Well, there's opinions all around here. Our next match of the evening was the Team Hell No versus Team Rhodes Scholars. Team Hell No won. They retained.
I got nothing to say about that.
All right. Yeah. So this guy, we'll give it to Omar because he has a lot to say about this. Let's do this.
Nah, that match was I think was entirely pointless. I think that back in the days, that kind of match, they should at least build it up for a while. A couple good Raws, and then a good pay-per-view match, whatever, something big happens, and from there on, build like an actual storyline. These guys, they all have talent, and then it's like these people are fighting, they're fighting, but what we're fighting for anymore? Like cutting mustache, the Damian Sandows beard, and then the pink shorts. Is that what you're fighting for? What's the story?
They're injured.
Who's injured?
Damian Sandow and Cody Rhodes.
And so what we're fighting? Why are we doing the same fight we've done for the past
No other tag teams in the WWE right now.
Actually, no, they are. PTP. We got Epico and Primo still around. Oh yeah, 3MB. They're gonna be a tag team player. Nah, they're more. Well, Rey Mysterio's gone. Well,
But they all had their chances.
No.
Epico and Primo had their chance.
All right. The thing is that bottom line is that I don't know how they're gonna do that, but this match I actually didn't see at all, and I'm glad Daniel Bryan King won, but it was just stupid. It was pointless. What do you think? What else? Nothing to say. I don't think you were here.
Yes. That's all I have to say. Fuck you guys.
Okay. So that happened in our tag team match there. The next match was the infamous Royal Rumble match. Went straight to that.
Is that what happened next?
That's what happened next, yeah.
Sure.
Positive.
That's it?
That was it.
All right.
Actually, wait.
No, you're right. Yeah.
That was it, man. Yeah. So the Royal Rumble match, we had a lot of high hope for this match as far as our surprises. And I think every year we go through the same motions of who is going to show up. And we have, silly bets like Taker, Christian version 2, any of the Hardys. Every year we have something different. This year was no different. But it seemed a little bit more logical that some people showed up, like Shelton Benjamin. I thought he would have been a good addition. John Morrison, I would like to see him come back because he's been showcased actually in the Zack Ryder videos all the time.
I'm not saying they're bad picks.
And those,
We don't get any of that.
yeah, and the thing about John Morrison too is that all Zack Ryder's videos are on the WWE channel, and they showcase John Morrison like everywhere, like he's everywhere.
Yeah, they know he's around.
So I mean, that would have been a nice
Cameo.
surprise cameo. But we had Dolph Ziggler at number 1, and then the biggest surprise was our hero, Y2J Chris Jericho, decided to come back, and that was the greatest moment of my Royal Rumble night. He came back, and it was number 2. He was number 2. I think if they didn't have any more surprises, which turned out to be the case, besides The Godfather, if they didn't have anything else, then I think they should have used him towards the end, just because we literally had a baby once Jericho came out. Me and Omar, we decided to have like butt sex right next door and jump around, and that happened. It did happen. So yeah. So yeah, I think they should have saved that for last, but they didn't. But you know, we're disappointed every year as far as the Royal Rumble match. But this year was a lot better than last year. At least Michael Cole, Jerry the King Lawler, and Booker T were not in it, or JBL. So that's a good thing. As long as no announcers were on there. The Godfather showed up, and that was a waste. But the match itself, overall, seemed good. The first 2 minutes, in my opinion, were amazing, just because Jericho came. The last 5 minutes had great potential. We had Ryback, Sheamus, Cena. You have Randy Orton in there. I think Jericho was one of the last ones there too, with Ziggler. So, I mean, it was a good 5 minutes. And then just WWE decided to rain on our parades. And I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised. I didn't want it to happen, but it happened. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I don't want to talk.
I gotta say something before we move on for the Rumble. I mean, obviously I'm wearing the, DC shirt. He came out number 1. Very excited. He did a fantastic job. Lasted literally almost through the whole match. Over half hour. Some great parts. He had great stunts. Great. He actually took out Jericho. I mean, I love Jericho. That's my hero. But if anyone needs to take him out, I'm glad with Ziggler, because they need to build Ziggler. He is the future of the WWE. Anybody who doesn't see that, understands that, does not understand WWE or wrestling, obviously, and we don't, because he didn't win the Rumble. Now, I think, obviously, I feel bad for Ziggler. He has some kind of curse. There's something going on there, but I know he has the money in the bank, stay with him and all that, but I think anybody but Cena just winning. I mean, Cena did not need to win that Rumble. He could have had the Rock rematch, any other way. And like last year, Jericho was hinted to win the Rumble, and last minute we got the swerve, and Sheamus won. Remember that? And we were all pretty pissed off. But look what happened. Jericho still fought CM Punk, and rest is history. I think Ziggler, he just definitely needed to win this Rumble. I don't care. I mean, or even Ryback, just anybody but Cena. I mean, that's my opinion. I mean, I don't hate Cena. I just think that, was 2013. It's the future, and right now, Cena again just being twice in a lifetime versus The Rock at WrestleMania. It's just makes me sick. I don't know.
Great Khali needs to die. I'm tired of him. Tired of him coming out. He can't wrestle. He can't do anything. He just does these little chop things, whatever he wants to call it. Yeah, exactly. Tired of Great Khali again. Ziggler did a great job. Jericho was a great surprise. Godfather, freaking waste of time. The 3MB, whatever they're called, it's just a bunch of fillers that they really didn't need to put in there, but obviously it's just, to hype up the other ones. Like we all said, I'd rather it be anyone but Cena. But at the end of the day, Vince is a pedal pushing promoter, like CM Punk would say. So I hope all you guys are happy at the end of the day, and yeah, you guys can go suck a big one. Gay boys.
So the only thing I'll add is going back to the Cena Rock thing. When you promote a huge main event last year at WrestleMania for once in a lifetime for a whole year, as once in a lifetime, it's once in a lifetime. Not twice in a lifetime. Not a tag team match here and there. Anything. I don't want to see them in the ring again. So hopefully between here and there, we have one pay-per-view. I doubt someone is going to lose his title at that pay-per-view, but it would be nice to see something different. But Vince is all-knowing and all-powerful for the moment. I would quote one of my favorite wrestlers as he did his famous promotion and say that things won't change until someone is gone. But to be honest, we have the daughter and the dumb doofus son-in-law running the company still. No offense, Triple H, I love you, man. If you ever hear this, I love you. But but something needs to change, man. Something needs to change. We're disappointed in that way. Oh, so after the Rumble, and we almost killed my dad who wore his Never Give Up Cena shirt. We come to the main event, which is The Rock versus wait, what's his name? What's his name? Sami? The Rock versus CM Punk.
You said John Cena.
I was about to. Damn, I know. Wow. You know what? That's because my brain is just not wrapped around this. Yeah. So going into the match, after John Cena won the Rumble, I didn't expect another good guy to win. I didn't expect The Rock to win to set up a Cena versus Rock match, but the powers that be decided otherwise. I need to gather my thoughts before talking about this match, so I'll give it to Omar first because I have the CM Punk shirt, so obviously I'm more distraught than anyone else here. So.
Yeah, it's all right, man. We're all down. Basically, the last match, the only thing I kept thinking throughout the whole match was just like, wow, this is great. This is magic, and I really feel bad for Philip, CM Punk, that he actually carried that match much, much, much better than last year's Cena and The Rock WrestleMania. It was much more entertaining. Just overall, it was a better match, And again, it's just retarded that it's WrestleMania. We're gonna see again Cena and The Rock, which what else can they really do, between each other? Anyway, yeah, that match, it couldn't have gone any way. I don't care if CM Punk would have won cheating, just screwing something up. I can care less. I couldn't care. Sorry. I knew the Shield, they were going to somehow appear or not appear because no one saw them, but we know it was the Shield. Or is it? Anyway, but obviously, the CM Punk won the belt. I was jumping. I was, whatever. We got friends here. They were a little upset that Cena lost. But, I was extremely happy. And then Vince McMahon's music came up. My heart stopped. I literally I saw the light. I'm like, this is done. CM Punk's going to lose. And then the whole thing, then The Rock said, no, we're not done here. I'm like, yeah, this is retarded. Now, I knew The Rock was going to win there. That's fine. I accepted it. It is written, I guess. But to win with a people's elbow? Really? A people's elbow? I mean, I know it's a finisher, but that's like Hogan's leg drop. I mean, I honestly, the way they were doing it, bro, I thought he was gonna win with like two rock bottoms, like bam, and then pick him up, and bam, just something crazy like that. Because that's how I would have been. Yeah, he's done. A people's elbow. I thought he was gonna kick out. I said, yeah, this is stupid. He's gonna get up, and I heard 3. I'm like, what? Like really? Anyway, but those were my thoughts of the show. I gave it a 7 out of 10, I guess. I mean, maybe a 6.5, because it's not the best. I mean, it's much better than last year's. Last year I was extremely pissed, but it has some good, really good parts. But overall, they really missed the ball. They had it in their hands, and they just dropped the ball, man. I don't know.
Going to what Omar was saying about CM Punk carrying the match. To me, it was actually interesting because last year it was The Rock carrying, Cena really throughout the entire match. And, The Rock not even being a wrestler full time, it was kind of crazy to see him come in and steal the spotlight, But in my eyes, wrestling-wise, CM Punk's at a way higher level than a lot of people in the industry right now. So, like I said, it is kind of weird to see them cheering for, him over The Rock. But at the end of the day, they do recognize what wrestling really is, I am upset in the fact that The Rock won. I guess in a way it's because, it's been a long time coming, but at the same time, it kind of sucks that it had to be Punk to, be put over basically, especially with how hard he works in the industry,
400 and something, 80
Yeah.
days of champion or something, and then loses to The Rock.
Exactly.
The guy that won't be there on any show besides Raw.
Yep.
Or some SmackDown. That's
So, honestly, I think CM Punk is a great wrestler. At the end of the day, this isn't the last we'll see of him, basically. But, it was a crappy ending, like he said, with People's Elbow. He could have been able again if he wouldn't have botched that through the middle of the match anyways. There could have been 10 million other ways to end the match. So, CM Punk could have jumped off the freaking ropes and he could have just caught him and did a rock bottom right there or something, But obviously, they had to end it the way they did, so it is what it is. My ratings, I'd say probably about a 7 or 6.5. It was better than last year. Last year was a piece of shit pay-per-view. We got it for free, but it was a piece of shit at the end of the day regardless. So many random retarded entrants in the Royal Rumble. What I do have to say about the Rumble this year, at least they did use stars that are currently wrestling, vice versa of Godfather or whatever, but they did stick to giving other people opportunities to wrestle. So Bo Dallas, whatever his name is, but at least they use active wrestlers, and Goldust. I forgot about Goldust too.
That's right, Goldust.
Which was quite interesting. So, that's all I have to really say.
Actually, well, just 1 second. I don't hate The Rock. Actually, I love The Rock. The Rock is my boy. The reason why I wanted CM Punk to win is because I thought The Rock winning was too damn predictable. I knew Cena was gonna win the Rumble. I knew The Rock was gonna win the Rumble. I'm like, yeah. Everybody said that. Even JR said it. My mom said it. She probably doesn't watch wrestling, and I'm like, you know what? This is too damn predictable. I need a swerve. I need something like last year. Jericho's gonna win. Sheamus won. That was a swerve. I needed something like that at the end. That's why I said The Rock is not gonna win. CM Punk won't lose the belt. They're gonna prolong this. Something's gonna happen. We'll see the chamber. We'll see. And it happened. So basically, before I forget, WrestleMania, twice in a lifetime, Brock Lesnar versus Triple H apparently, and CM Punk and Taker. What do you think about that? Well, you know what? I didn't ask you.
What was the question? I didn't hear the question.
What was the question?
This guy was
So my I'm not gonna cut a promo like my man CM Punk does, hour-long promo or nothing like that. But I will drop a mini pipe bomb. It really all comes down to respect. The fact that CM Punk was introduced first as the champion, I really hope it's CM Punk's decision to do that, because that happened the same thing when we went to Raw, and it was Ryback that was introduced last. So hopefully CM Punk thinks he's the best in the world, and he asked to be introduced first to all his main event matches. I hope that's the case. If not, then it's really comes down to disrespect. And The Rock, I love The Rock. You can ask this guy next to me we did our first wrestling video ever, and I was The Rock, and this guy was Stone Cold. We did crappy moves, but we had respect for each one of them. And I had the most respect for The Rock, and still do to this day. The thing that I don't respect is the streak that he had of 430 some odd days to just come to an end, to The Rock, who first showed up when the first Raw of the year, when we're in Tampa. No, that's where he came back. So literally only 20 days or something like that. 20 days. 20 days. For him to come in. Before that, he hadn't shown up since Raw 1000. And I understand if they wanted to put him over Cena and WrestleMania, because that wasn't a championship match. I'll allow that, even though I did secretly want Cena to win, because Cena, is a workhorse and deserves a little bit more than that. But obviously there was a plan. And for The Rock to come in and do that to CM Punk, it just shows that Vincent Kennedy McMahon knows nothing about what the WWE universe that he likes to call wants. And that's why this WWE universe that he thinks he has under his control continues to cheer for people like CM Punk, to cheer for people like Dolph Ziggler, cheer for people like, Daniel Bryan now is a tool.
Yeah, that's not the same Daniel Bryan.
That's not the same Daniel Bryan that we saw at WrestleMania. No. And to have both of those taken away from us, and people like Wade Barrett that come in and we cheer for them because we recognize power. Even, I'd agree, even Zack Ryder. Even though he was a good guy, and he's a cheesy good guy half the time.
You notice the only guy that Zack Ryder beat up, who was it at the Rumble?
Dolph Ziggler.
His only friend. He actually allows him
Dolph
to
Ziggler.
do a finisher on him. That's the only guy. After that, he got kicked out. He was done. Stupid.
That was it. So, yeah, it just seems like the people in the back don't really recognize what the universe wants. And I know we're not going to get the Attitude Era back, and honestly, I don't want that back. But you can't say we're not going to have an Attitude Era, but then have the new WWE champion be the biggest catalyst of the Attitude Era behind Stone Cold. That doesn't make any sense. You can't say, no, we're not bringing back the Attitude Era, but we're going to have this guy, our champion, bring in, Cookie Puss slogans. I think he cursed about 5 or 6 times tonight, where they had to bleep everything out between him and CM Punk. So that's going to be your champion, that Attitude Era that you do not want to give us. And that's fine. That's whatever you guys want to do. So The Rock is the new champion. And congratulations to him. It was in order. I never thought that I would be upset to have The Rock as champion, but we're in a different time, and our champions are who we want them to be. We want people like CM Punk. We want people like Dolph Ziggler. All you casual fans that are out there that cheer for people like Cena, that cheer for people like The Rock, that hate Ziggler just because he has bleached blonde hair or whatever, that don't like Daniel Bryan because of his beard. You guys are the biggest hypocrites out there.
Justice.
And that's why people like The Shield are around fighting. We're kind of like The Shield.
We love the Shield.
We love The Shield. And we're going to talk so much shit from here on out. And I'll bleep myself after this is done, by the way. Okay, yeah, I got to bleep you too. So we're going to be bleeping all of our motherfucking candy asses everywhere. We're going to bleep every fucking word that I say, because I'm going to fucking curse like fucking Samuel L. fucking Jackson.
Does he look like a bitch to you?
So that really is the end of that. Angel, we appreciate your commentary on Facebook with whatever his name was, Sami Rahim. Hakeem.
About Great Khali because I really do hate.
Yeah, Kali sucks. If you want to have a good presence in India, just like I was saying earlier, bring what's his name? Jinder Mahal. Yes. Bring him to a face. Make him a face. He has good personality actually now. He's building it up. He's just a douche with that, but besides that, I mean, he's a awesome wrestler and he can be a good attribute in India for a good role model there. That has nothing to do with The Rock and CM Punk, but that's something that I'll say. In addition to that, Jericho, we love you. Ziggler, we wish the best for you. AJ, you're so fucking good. And I got a boner. I had a boner after they.
Oh wait, trending right now is Big E boner.
Big E boner is trending right now worldwide on Twitter.
Also trending Goya products and gay boy pregnancies.
Hashtag Peter Vivaldi Sr. or no, Peter Vivaldi Jr. sucks. And Omar's penis is also trending. Those all trended worldwide during our broadcast tonight. So in case you missed it, we'll put it right down here. Wait, right down here.
The whole joke of the training thing is that they're making us. They want you to believe that it's training. What was it?
Oh yeah, we had Cult of Personality Cult of Personality, and the other one was Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
I don't know why that would trend. I highly doubt that people would trend about Elimination Chamber right now. So WWE social media department, you guys can suck it, and that's a fucking finger for you right there.
Also trending Omar sucks penis.
No, that's not trending. Anyways, guys, we're gonna head out. We'll be here again for WrestleMania. Oh, Chamber, probably the Chamber. So if we have another get together, it'll be Chamber, and we'll have the same thing going over.
Just got some popcorn,
Yeah.
lay back, got some drinks, some beer.
One more feature superstar, Antonio Cesaro.
Yes.
Amazing. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. He had an amazing match. Uppercut.
Nah, I'm done, man.
So we'll see you at the Chamber. Maybe in between here and there, if these guys feel motivated, they'll go ahead and do some reviews on Monday Night Raw. Maybe some SmackDown. Maybe not. More likely not, because I don't know any of these guys that watch SmackDown.
Great Khali's on commentary, then that's about it.
All I'm gonna guarantee is that I will never talk about TNA. TNA here is the devil. And remember, I never asked you.
Can we talk about the Rock's botch though? Because that was pretty bad.
What botch?
On the table when he tried to rock bottom CM Punk.
It's not his fault that he weighs 400 pounds, man, of muscle. That's all muscle. Man.
That was a botch though.
That was literally like putting a semi truck on that table.
I don't know. That was a botch.
Yeah, I don't think that was a botch either. I think just The Rock, he bench presses 2,000 pounds and then puts an elephant on his legs and decides to press as well. So he's just a freak of nature, and it's not his fault. I know it's not Philip's fault because Philip weighs 100 pounds soaking wet. Yeah. So it wasn't his fault. So we're never going to talk about TNA here unless Petey Williams shows up again. Petey Williams, I miss you, and I still think you have the best finisher in the entire world. Just letting you know. Besides that's it. That's all we're going to say about that, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you, nigga.
That's Ving. What was we doing? We're blurring that out. Yeah, we're blurring that out.